shift the conversation. When we talk about shift the conversation, it's not between you and I, it's in here. And it's that inner voice, that monkey mind, which most humans have. So right now, it's, what's he talking about? Why is he wearing that necklace? Is he ever going to end? How come he's wearing these glasses? So there is this inner dialogue, this monkey mind that happens. And we found it's mostly negative. I mean, the biggest bully that I know is me to myself. So how do I shift that conversation? So first of all, be a part of that conversation. So just to acknowledge that there is another conversation, then to start to shift it. And what I mean by that is most of the thought process is, am I going to do this? How come this never happens? So it's questioning, it's doubts. So ultimately, verbiage reflects consciousness. So if my verbiage is negative and doubting, then that probably is where I am down here and in my spirit and in my soul. So to shift it, it's a little of fake it till I make it, where if I shift it from am I to I am, about half of my thoughts, half of my reality, half of my choices are going to change just by shifting that mentality. So how do I go from am I to I am? It's to start to ask, to be aware of that. Am I ever going to? And to be aware of that. And then how can I shift it? So am I a great father? I think I am. So it's am I to think I am, then share with someone to say, am I a great father? And I think I'm a great father. Then to start to know that I'm a great father. And that doesn't mean that I don't make mistakes. I do. But I am a great father. So then as I'm starting to act, I start to act like a great father. So if I'm in a heated moment with my child and my thought process and my dialogue and the conversation is, am I a great father? I may not be aware and conscious of what's happening, and I may act like not being a great father. So one example of that is when I was in an argument with my 4-year-old and losing, and I was stressed out, as I was yelling at her, which I never thought I would yell at my kids, and so it is what it is. But as I started to shift that conversation to I'm a great father, as I started to yell, the consciousness is I'm a great father, and is this how a great father acts? So then it's, okay, so when does Daddy get upset? When we don't listen. I'll go brush my teeth. And so as opposed to am I, and that doubt is there and that negativity, then I act differently. So ultimately shifting that conversation is, and I find that about half of the MIs can be shifted to I am by just shifting that conversation. So literally stating, I am a great father. I am a great leader. I'm a great father. Now, only about half of the MIs can be flipped, so I am a billionaire. Okay, that's not true. I can't just say that. Now, the deeper meaning behind that is, well, I want freedom. I want, so it's like, I am free to make decisions. I travel first class. I do certain things that really shift that mentality and shift that fulfillment from, am I ever going to get it, to, I already have a great life, and I am here right now with you. So shift the conversation.